In our next three games, we've got Aston Villa at home, Southampton at home, and Newcastle at home. If you ask me, based on results that happened this Saturday, we have to get at least 7 points in those three games. And that would take us on to 30 points. And even by beating Villa tomorrow, we can go 14th in the league. This is how tight the relegation battle's going to be. It's going to be so tight, it's unreal. I don't think we're going to have one this close for years to come, in all honesty. Playing Villa tomorrow makes me nervous, but I have faith somehow. And faith and hope are what are going to kill us in the end. Am I willing to stand by that? Yeah, I am. Because I have to. We have no choice. When you look at this Aston Villa team, we beat them back in August through a fluke goal from Pablo Fornals. We were quite fortunate in that win in the end, but it was the first win of our regular season in the Premier League. And, well, I was just happy that we got the points in that game. Since then, Villa struggled under Steven Gerrard and made the decision to replace him with Unai Emery. Life under Emery started very well, with Villa beating Manchester United 3-1 and getting some good results on the way. However, since then, things have become a little inconsistent. I don't think their January window was that great in terms of recruitment. I mean, you would look to get some younger players in, but they didn't really do that. The signing of Moreno was a bizarre one for me because they said they wanted a new fullback to replace Luca Dean. Yet, Luca Dean is 30 and Moreno is almost turning 30. That makes no sense to me. Signing Duran from Chicago Fire. He's a 19-year-old kid who's highly rated, but I don't think he's really getting a chance in the Premier League yet. Their saving grace now is that Ollie Watkins is back to his former self and is a regular goal scorer. I think he's got 5 goals in his last 5 games. He's at least scored in his last 5 games. So that's a good thing for them. The team's got some very good players, I think. And Emery's going to have a serious rebuild again in the summer. We looked at what Villa did with the Grealish money and trying to reinvest it. Long term, it hasn't really brought a strong plan. The side's not qualified for Europe. It's, wishy-washy between the top half and the bottom half of the table. And one big piece of news, actually, for the West Ham game could be that Boubacar Kamara, highly rated defensive midfielder, is going to miss the game with an injury. He's expected to be out for 4 months. And that's a big blow for Villa as far as their fans are concerned. For West Ham, the big boost back in our team is Maxwell Cornet is going to be back. And that is good news. He's going to feel like a new signing, in my opinion. His energy and his assisting and his prowess on the wing make him competent enough to play in that position. But I'm not sure that he's even going to start in this. The other news is that possibly Lucas Paqueta is going to miss this game with a calf strain. It's something that's not serious, but knowing West Ham is probably going to keep him sidelined. Antonio, I think, picked up a little knock against Larnaca, so I don't know if he's going to play either. I would expect Skamaka to play, given that he was benched for the European game. He's played in Europe a lot this season, so the fact that he didn't even play makes me think that he could play on Sunday. I hope he does. Him or Ings will get that start regardless. Flynn Downs is okay. He suffered a bit of a problem against Larnaca as well, but he's okay now, I think. We need to go to 4-3-3. I do not want to see a 5 at the back and just holding up for a draw. That's not good enough at this stage of the season. Not where we are in the league. We're in the relegation zone right now. Okay, Everton and Bournemouth got wins and show that they can do it against bigger teams by playing attacking football and having a plan. Not just sitting back and being afraid and timid. Afraid and timid is what West Ham's been doing. And look where it's gotten us. We're not going to progress if we keep doing that. It's also very strange. 5 years ago, we played a team in claret and blue, lost 3-0, and there were protests on the pitch with toxic environment. We played Southampton the next game at home and won. We're playing against a team that wears claret and blue, and we got Southampton as our next game as well, and won. Could history repeat itself? Let's not hope for a toxic scene, but if Villa score first, things could get nasty. I promise you that. Thank you very much for watching this preview. If you like it, give it the thumbs up and don't forget to sub for more content. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.